Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl and today I'm here to do the end of the year book tag. Now I have not been tagged by anyone, but I've seen this floating around and I figured given that we're close to the end of the year, like a month and a half away somehow, I figured this is the time to do the video before the year actually ends. So I've got my questions here. The question number one is, are there any books that you started this year that you need to finish? I'm about halfway in The Shining right now by Stephen King. If you don't know, I'm reading all of Stephen King's works in publication order. So The Shining is the third one, the first being Carrie, and then I read Salem's Lot. So The Shining is technically a reread for me, but it's been so long since I've read it that I don't remember the book as much as I do the movie, and I know they're pretty wildly different. But I'm really enjoying it so far, and I hope I finish it before the end of the year. I mean, I've got a month and a half and I'm already halfway through, so. Question number two is, do you have an autumnal book to transition to the end of the year? I'm not a seasonal reader, although I do find that, fantasy, or especially high fantasy, those more atmospheric books, I guess, I tend to read more in the winter. I tend to read longer books in the fall and winter than I do in the summer, so I don't have any books in particular, but I would say larger fantasy are what transition me. Question number three, is there a new release you are still waiting for? No, because I'm never good about keeping up with new releases, and I tend to read almost exclusively backlist titles, which, comes with its pros and its cons. Let me know down below some new releases you guys are excited for, and I will check them out and see if maybe there are some I'm missing. Question number four is, what are 3 books that you still want to read before the end of the year? Alright, so let's see. I want to read Iron Kissed by Patricia Briggs. I don't know why I blanked on that name. It's the 3rd book in the Mercy Thompson series. I've got it checked out on Overdrive. I just wanted to finish year 1 before I got around to it. So I want to read that. Let's see, what else do I want to read? The problem is I'm a very mood reader, so it's really hard for me to pick books ahead of time that I'm going to read, because by the time I get around to picking another book, they are no longer interesting to me. However, that being said, I would like to reread the next Kate Daniels book, which I believe is book number 6. Does that count because it's a reread? I don't know, I'm gonna say it does. And I also want to read An Enchantment of Ravens. And this is pretty much exclusively because I heard Cindy talking about it on her channel and how she loved it for being just exactly what it is. It's a cute, kind of fluffy, fae romance book, which, I'm always in the mood for. Not everything needs to be dark and hard-hitting, and so she just praised this book for being just sweet and cozy, and so that's kind of what I'm looking for right now, so I want to read that by the end of the year. Plus, it's been on my shelf for too long. Question number 5, is there a book you think could still shock you and become your favorite book of the year? Not really, just because, like I said, I don't tend to pick a set TBR that I'm going to read from. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the Mercy Thompson books become a favorite, or I thought about maybe picking up 6 of Crows before the end of the year. Wouldn't be surprised if that becomes a favorite, so I wouldn't be shocked if some of the books I pick up become favorites, but I don't anticipate any of them quite reaching that mark. Question number 6 is, have you already started making reading plans for 2020? No. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm not going to tag anyone because I feel like everyone has already done this video, but let me know down below some of your answers for these questions, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. Bye!